Come on with it. Come on, you got something better than Uncle Fester? Bring it. Bring it. What's everybody doing out there on a Sunday night? Let me get this other phone rolling. Yeah, I lowered them ears last night. Boy, I got tired of that shaggy back. Uh, Getting old sucks, you know. The only hair that grows is the hair in my nose and the hair on the back of my head. So, you know what I got to deal with. Let me hit that like button. Thanks everybody for coming in. I thought it started early, you know, like whenever I put a time up there, you know, it's more about like it's like a general idea of what time I'm gonna start, you know. So, um, you know, that's how that works. That's how that works. So yeah, the thumbnail, duck trucking. Anybody know some duck trucking? You know, we only drive south in the winter. Let me tell you, I'm feeling that today. Today was not a fun day. I drove through Illinois, Iowa, uh, Minnesota. That's where I've been driving today. Major rain coming through, 20, 25 mile an hour winds, pouring rain all day. Man, I earned my keep today. Let me tell you, earned my keep today. Uh, I don't know what's in my pocket over here. Are these big girl panties? No, these aren't big girl panties. Uh, Brought my hairnet with me, you know. Um, picked that up at the chicken processor the other day. Forgot about it being in my pocket. Um, what else? What else been going on with me today? Not a whole lot, honestly. I put in about right at 500 miles, probably like 505, 510 miles today. About 8 hours or so it took me to do that. A little over 8 hours, I guess. Not a good time today. Just in the rain, the wind. You know, like I kind of just on a day like that, I kind of just flow with traffic. Honestly, it's hard to be aggressive in a day like that because number one, I got 40,000 pounds of chicken on the back, so I'm not very nimble. So I kind of just have to go with the flow. You know, honestly, just go with the flow. Let me see who all's in here. Let me get my phone rolling here. Get through all my Asian Mai updates. Oh, that guy, boy, he's a worker. Shout out to Asian Mai. That was an Asian Mai notification, by the way. That's why I said that. Mark Ely in the house. What's up? You are first and a channel member. Thank you very much. Kelly Patterson got the second. East Texas Trucker takes bronze with a howdy. Thank you very much. Big Dog Trucker, how's it going out there? How's life treating you? Stavros fourth. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I tell you what, you're fourth in my book. uh, yeah. East Texas Church is halfway through my drive back to the truck in Iowa. All right. Where you been? Where you been? You driving back to the truck in Iowa? Did you get a rental car to go home or something? Um, let's see. Taylor Smith in the house. Kelly Patterson says making my way down to Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Is that a GP run down to Florida, or are you going on vacation or something? Seven Seas Transport says, "What's up, Cash? Where you at?" We're in Minnesota tonight. Got me an early delivery in the morning. We're gonna sleep in the truck. Might need some bunk heater tonight. Let me tell you, got real close to needing bunk heater last night. Um, I got plenty of blankets back there, so I doubled up on some blankets and I was okay. But when winter rolls around, what I do is I got a big fleece blanket, you know, one of those real soft fleece blankets. I put that under me, you know, and then I got a heavy down comforter and a sheet that I put over me. And, you know, I'm a guy that sleeps with my head covered up anyway. So, you know, I really don't need a heater till it gets down in probably like the low 40s. We're at 42 right now, so um, may need a heater tonight. May need a heater. If anybody hasn't, maybe hit that thumb up for me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Looks like I got some money. K-Save, I'm wearing winter clothes in Wisconsin. Hey, brother, I don't blame you, man. I busted her out today. My big warm coat. Uh, um, I got this thing at Fleet Farm. If you guys know Fleet Farm up in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Fleet Farm, it's just like a Carhartt, but it's not a Carhartt. Um, it is. It's a Bernie. It's a Bernie. I got this thing on clearance last fall. I paid like $40 for this thing, and this thing was like $100 and something dollars. This was like $140 jacket. I think I paid 40 or $50 for it. But it's just like a Carhartt. Um, it's just like a Carhartt. I like it because it's got some good inside pockets on it. It's got like some big, heavy duty. Like this is like a pocket within a pocket thing here. And then on the other side, it's got a big zipper pocket on the inside. So, yeah, I was pretty happy to scoop that up for what the price I got it for. Now, I had to store it all summer. Now, it's not rain proof, but it's got a coating on it that the rain does. It takes a lot of rain. Like, you'd have to be out in the rain for hours for that thing to get wet. But I was pretty happy I scooped that up. When I'm home this time, I have got to get winter socks. I've got winter gloves, hats. I got all that up there. What else I got to get? I need winter socks mostly. My thing with winter socks is I notice everyone else in the house kind of wears my winter socks around in the winter. So I have to buy new ones every winter just to keep some in the truck. Because they go home, but then they don't come back. That's how it works. Thank you, K-Save. Got to wear the winter gear. Yeah, it's winter gear time. I went winter shoe shopping, I don't know, like a week ago, right before I left the house this last time. Probably like last Monday or something, I went shoe shopping. They did not have my size. They had the shoes that I buy. I'm getting to that age where I buy the same shoe every winter. I got like a winter shoe. Once you figure out a good one, you stick with it. So, yeah, I got them, but they didn't have them in my size. They had them the size below, the size up. I didn't know it. I could have ordered them right there, but we'll work on that this time home. I do have some waterproof shoes back there if I need them, last year's winter shoes, but I like a new pair because I wear the soles off of them. Let me see here. Let me get back to the action. Oh man, I'm already getting way far behind. This trucking life in the house in the 70s here in Indiana. Yeah, you got some cold weather moving your way if you're out that way. Thanks for stopping by the way. This Trucking Life. If you guys don't know, This Trucking Life's got a channel. Go check them out. Anybody that wants to drop a link to your channel, by all means, feel free to drop those links. It'll get you more viewers. Somebody in here will be like, hey, I'll check that out. That's how I found a lot of the channels I like. I'm just in someone else's live channel and they're like, hey, they got a channel, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go check that out. Kelly Patterson says, I hate winter time. Yeah, I'm telling you, Duck Trucking LLC. We only run I-40 and below during the winter. I only run I-10 in the winter. That's the way it ought to be. And I don't go to Flagstaff. I don't go out there. So I don't think Flagstaff's on I-10, but you know what I mean. I don't go out that area. Oh, let me get something to drink. Let me grab my pee bottle. Yeah. Tommy Cash with the $5. He says, hey, Cash, better get moving. Them chickens ain't gonna haul themselves. Yeah. The damn thing, them chickens ain't got no wings on them no more. They took the feathers off of them. They can't even fly. So it's up to me. We'll get them there in the morning. I just heard the reefer unit kick on. I've had them on start and stop. It's been cool out. They're set at 26 degrees, 26. And it's 42 out right now, so that reefer has not been kicking on much today. So I'm starting to get to the time of year where reefer is really good, because if you're running up here where it's cold, you get a little bonus because you don't spend as much on reefer fuel. Um, I have noticed some YouTubers that have getting into the reefer game, and it's like, I don't know. Like, if they watch my channel, they would know what the reefer game's all about. There's a lot of wait time in there, it is. It's just, you got to have patience with reefer. I'm thinking about doing a video where I do dry van versus flatbed versus reefer, and like talk, because I've done all three pretty extensively, so I'm thinking about doing a video where I compare all three and kind of what to expect. Thanks again for the $5, K-Save. Let me see. K-Save says, yeah, Florida bound after this one extreme to the other. Yeah, man, it's it's nice and warm down there. I left Georgia the other day. Hell, I had the AC running, and then I get up here, and it's this time of year where I don't even run the AC compressor. I just put the dial over to cool, and let it blow the air in from outside. Plenty cold enough today. Plenty cold enough. East Texas Church says, I'm running 80, 76 all winter long. Whoo! Not envious of that. Not envious of that. But, the thing of it is, it's good experience. It's good experience, man. Just do your best with it and be as safe as possible. And it's, if you get through a winter of that, it'll be a feather in your hat, and you can say, hey, I did it. It'll give you confidence. You know what I mean? Like, my first year and a half, so basically when I had 1.5 years of experience, I took a dedicated run, kind of like you got, but mine went from middle Tennessee to north of Toronto, up into Brampton. And I ran Brampton down to Tennessee, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And let me tell you, when I got through that winter, I felt a lot more confident as a truck driver, because I had dealt with that lake effect snow going from Detroit up to Toronto. I had dealt with, Kentucky and Ohio and Michigan with the snow and the ice. A lot of confidence, man. Like, it's always think of that. When you get a challenge, if do your best, and if you get through it, it's good confidence, man. That's where it is. Stavros in the house with the $5 for the channel. Got to finish my motorcycle ride. Woo, man, living life. Then head home to take a load from McLean, Phoenix, Arizona. To head home to take a load to McLean, Phoenix, Arizona. Enjoy your day. What's left of it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'm going to run this truck stop here in a minute, see if they got some toys for the kids, or, just something like that. I always like to grab a little something on the road. I haven't stopped at this truck stop in a long time. Well, I've stopped here, but I haven't even went in the store in a while. That's what I mean. I'm not really a big truck stop guy. I don't like going in and, like, there's too many temptations in there for me. You know what I mean? Like, them Reese's fast break candy bars. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, I don't need that. But I go in there and I see one of those. I'm like, yeah, maybe one wouldn't hurt nothing. And then I'm like, a regular sized one? I mean, come on, you got to get the king size. What am I, a freaking peasant over here? Yeah, so y'all know how it is. Let me get through some of these comments here, man. Y'all know how far behind I'll get. I'm trying to stay within like the 30 minutes of oh man. 7 Seas Transports, what's up, Cash? Where you at? Okay, I just read that one. I'm already past that one. We're in Minnesota, if you guys didn't know. Jerome Jones in Louisville, Kentucky, spending time with my sister. Congratulations. I just got a story from my mom that said that my cousin was visiting Louisville today and went into labor. So, or his wife went into labor. So look like we're gonna have a Kentuckian in the family now. Big Dog Trucker 68 says, Kelly Patterson, I'm with you. Not a fan of winter. Um, I love winter. Oh, I'm built for winter. Let me tell you, I am built for it. I do not like ice on the roads. No, no. Snow on the road. I'll drive it a little bit, but then we're gonna park. You know, we're not. I'm no super trucker. I won't be that guy in the left lane doing 75 in a whiteout. But I'll truck some snow a little bit. But uh, you know, ice is what bums me out because I don't care who you are. Uh, you can't drive on ice. Like if you do, you're playing. You know what it is. You might be able to do it for a little while, but there's going to come that one time where you turn the wheel and nothing happens, or you hit the brakes and nothing happens. That's the worst. Big Dog Trucker says, for my winter clothes wardrobe. Thank you, sir. I'll put some socks on the list. I need to put some socks on the list. I'm telling you. Um, I like to get my winter socks in the hunting section. Typically I'll go to like a sporting goods store and go to the hunting section. To me, that's where all the good winter clothes are, in the hunting section. Let's see. K Save says I-76 make my bank account cry. Yeah, not a fan of that area over there when it comes to reefer, you know. G Walker, hey y'all. Kelly Patterson says uh winter time makes arthritis kick in high ear. Oh, that talk to text. That talk to text. I'm going to read it for what it says, and then I'll tell you what it means. Once your time makes my arthritis kicking into high ear. Winter time makes arthritis kick into high gear. I get that. And as I get older, I do feel that a little bit more. Like, that cold sinks in deeper. You know what I mean? Used to, I could be outside all day in the cold, and like my fingers might get a little sore or whatever from the like frostbite or whatever, but now I feel it in my bones. Grafting in the house. Soon as I went to read that, the damn chat jumped. Boy, I wish Google could figure that out. I really wish they could figure that out where it wouldn't jump. uh George Wilson in the house. Colorado B in the house. There's my brother, DIY Semi. Hey now. Hey now. That is a great way to enter a live chat. Hey now. Oh, man. What you up to, DIY? W9 in the house. What up, Cash? Not much. We chilling. I'm getting some spinny wheel over here on my end. Are you guys getting spinny wheel? I hope not. The Grumpy Trigger says, checking in, boss. Making a grilled cheese sandwich. Woo, it's a good time of year for some grilled cheese. Get that grilled cheese and that tomato soup going for me. Come on, I'll be right over. I think that's probably what I'm going to have for dinner, some chunky soup. I bought some chicken corn chowder. Campbell's Chunky. Probably not the best thing for me, but the way I look at a can of soup is it's $2, and going in that truck stop right there, that's $10 to $12 all day. So what I do is every time I eat a can of soup, I take $10 and I move it into my savings account because I just saved myself $10. You know what I mean? College funds and vacations and whatnot. The Grandpa Jerks is checking in, boss. Gary Bates, thumbs up, poop emoji. That's what Gary do. Killian's in the house. Yo, Colorado B. Kelly has seen the GP on I-40 New Mexico today with the hood up, repair truck working on something. Hate that for a driver. Road Floating House says, Jeeping in Moab. Cash is in the camping menu. There you go. That's having fun. Fate Trucking in the house. What's up? Channel member, thank you very much. Big Ash in the house. Raining all day in my world. Whew, rough rain too. Like soaking wet. Like jumped out at a rest area to go use the bathroom in these shoes, and my socks are wet. So it was raining hard. I mean, literally 100 feet in the rain, and I was wet to the socks. Colorado beef. I'm parked on the street next to Walmart, just stocked up on food and drink. All right, good deal. Good deal. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Don't give all that money to these truck stops out here. They rich enough. Um, Nick G, what's up? How's it going, Nick G? Thanks for stopping by. Rain all day for you too. Yeah, me too, man. Rain all freaking day. Big Man Trucking says 44 here in South Dakota. That's a good place to spend a winter. Not. Oh, man. Rich Taco says, what's up, Cash? I'm chilling at home. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Mark Ely says, I had to pay $175 in IFTA taxes. Is this normal? Um, as long as you bought your fuel, and I'm not talking about the pump price, I'm talking about fuel minus IFTA. As long as you paid the least amount, for your fuel minus IFTA, that's all that matters. I've had to cut a check for IFTA one time for $380 something, and I've had them owe me a couple $100. It don't matter whether you pay them with a check or you pay them at the pump. Just make sure you pay as less for the fuel, because you're going to pay the IFTA no matter what. There's no getting around IFTA. Whether you pay it at the pump or you pay it with a check, you're going to pay IFTA. They don't play. It's a very smart system they've designed to get their money. You know what I mean? Like, they are like an aggressive baby mama. They're going to get that money. And it depends on where you run too, because like there's a few states like Kentucky, New Mexico. You know, they got the highway use tax. It don't matter how much fuel you buy, you're gonna pay something. I owed $84 last quarter, and you know, most of that was because of New Mexico. I don't know if I ran much Kentucky. I think Arkansas does that too. I don't know. My fuel mileage was not as good last quarter either. Idling really hurt me. There should be. I think this is my IFTA report. Oh. Yeah, 7.44. I lost over a mile per gallon on idling. And I ran. I was running faster too. I have been running a little faster because I'm not running everything exempt now. So, yeah, okay. So, I owed New Mexico $22.85. I owed New York State $45.70, and I owed Kentucky $10. So, so you know, let's see here. Let's do some quick mathematics. 22.85, 45, and a 10. Okay, so those three states I owed $78. Total I owed $84. So $84 minus 78. I would have owed $6 to IFTA. I don't stress that. I don't even care that I owe them money, because I know that I'm buying my fuel minus IFTA as cheap as possible. That's the key. That's the key. Let's see. States that I did good with IFTA. Let me see. I did good in Iowa. Iowa and Illinois are two states I always do good with IFTA. Some states I didn't do good. Indiana. Just wasn't buying any fuel in Indiana, so you know. Ohio. Oh, I did not buy any fuel in Ohio. I owed them a lot of money. Uh, and Pennsylvania, of course, you know, the freaking highest state I run in, owed them $154. So, but yeah, no worries on that. Tommy Cash says, "Are you muscle and enroll a wiener Mondays?" Yeah, you're with your soup Sundays. Hey, there we go, soup Sunday. Um, yeah, I do eat a lot of soup, man. It's a cheap meal. It's quick. It's cheap. It's probably not the best for you, but I am a huge investor in Campbell's soup. Uh, you know, by investor I mean I got about 40 cans back there. Come on. I do own some Campbell soup stock as well. Um, chicken stock. Come on. You just keep walking into it. Uh, but I do own a little piece of, I do own a minuscule piece of that company. Let's see. Let me get back to my comments here. Chicken Holder says, "Good evening. You're getting ahead of me. I haven't watched the replay last live yet." Yeah, I'm back on track now. We back on track. We finna start doing some live shows. Paul's in the house. Paul says, "After my foot surgery, I'm buying my own Volvo VNL and reefer trailer and hitting the road high from Delaware." Congratulations, sir. Hope your foot heals well and get out here and get it done. Because the thing of it is, I like to eat, so I like when there's food at the stores. Um, let's see, Dwayne D in the house. What do you do when you're stuck 4 days trying to get uploaded without getting arrested? Huh. What do you do? Oh, hang on. God dang, I wish the thing would quit jumping. Where am I at? Where am I at? I'm way behind already. I wouldn't be so far behind. I'm gonna blame it on YouTube. Jumping around on me every time I get on a roll. This thing jumps. Dwayne D, what do you do when you're stuck 4 days trying to get unloaded? I guess without getting arrested. That would be tough. That would be tough. Um, yeah, I don't know. Try meditation. Because getting arrested would be the worst of the worst. TJ Jones in the house. Greetings from Northeast Oregon. Elk hunting season is upon us. Oh, I'm mad jealous of that. Mad jealous of that. I am looking into some hunting trips for this winter. Um, yeah. I would like to go on some hunting trips this winter. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I can get them in this winter. I might have to wait till next winter. I am in a serious paying off debt mode right now. So, I don't want to owe anybody anything anymore. I'm just like, every few years I get the hankering to go into debt again after I say I'm never going to do it again. And, yeah, I'm fed up with it again. So it's time to not owe anyone anymore. Thankfully this market's on fire and I am knocking stuff down right and left. Jamie Owen House Cash. Have you watched your fellow driver, the Torrance Trucker new channel, Twin Be Shady? Take a watch, entertaining. All right, I'll check that out. Never heard of it. B Red, good evening from Oshkosh. Bunk heater already running. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one, bro. Don't even blame you. I will probably have some bunk heater running this afternoon. I guarantee. Yeah. I've already thought about it. I done cleaned some stuff out from under the bunk and kind of got things situated. I kicked it on for about 20 minutes the other day on high just to make sure everything, came on and ran and functioned, because you don't want to wait till you need it and then you realize the damn thing ain't working. I've had that happen before. Then you got to sit and idle the truck all night. I'm not an idler. Not unless I have to. Jamie O says nothing worse than being cold. It's up there, man. It's up there. I'm kind of built for the cold a little more than I am the heat. The way I look at the cold is I can always put more on, but when it comes to the heat, I can't take enough off. You know what I mean? Not legally. Colorado Bee in the house. I bought a cat jacket. There you go. Cat makes good stuff. I don't know who manufactures that stuff for them, but it's good stuff. Um, I think I think Carhartt makes a lot of their stuff. Kelly Pedersen says anything less than about 3 million degrees Kelvin is a little too cold for me. Whew, them Kelvins. I don't know how. Is that like 80 degrees? Colorado Bee Caterpillar. I got you. Um, does when you wear that coat, when you take it off, do you feel like a beautiful butterfly? Come on. Nick G 73 here in Oak Grove, Kentucky. I think y'all got some cool weather coming your way out there, because this stuff that's moving through Missouri and Illinois right now is no joke. It's got wind and it's got cold. Um, Fake Chuggin says, "See, Cash, I work North Dakota to New Jersey, then jump into the yacht." That's the way you do it, man. If you got a yacht in New Jersey, get after it. Road float, 74 degrees, Moab. Nice. Yeah, I love it out there. I love it out there. Thanks for being a channel member also. Appreciate you guys. Jamie O says, you wear winter socks with your flip-flops. Yeah, I like wedging them socks in between, like that thong, that they call it the thong flip-flops, I like wedging that toe up in there with them socks on. Look like I'm some sort of Chinese philosopher. That's what I like doing. I got a video coming about getting ready for winter. I took a picture of a guy last winter wearing flip-flops in the snow. Like, literally in Pennsylvania, it was like 7 degrees outside, snowing, and he's out there in basketball shorts and a pair of slides. I took a picture of that, and I said I'm going to make a video about that next winter. So I got to go back and find that picture. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming soon. Thanks again for the $5, Tommy Cash. Appreciate you. Got the Russo Travel says, my company makes me wear boots, no sandals allowed. Yeah, in the winter, you should have a good heavy shoe. Like, be prepared. Just be prepared. I ain't saying you got to drive down the road in your winter coat, your insulated pants, and your waterproof boots, but have it available in case the time comes when, like the Boy Scouts say, let's settle out of court. No, wait, sorry. The Boy Scouts say be prepared, right? That's what they say. They say, let's be prepared. Kelly Patterson says, just make sure you grab the correct pee bottle. Woo, yeah. Let me tell you, nobody wants to be doing all that mess. Paul in the house says, going out west and Midwest always made me nervous in the winter. I hate using chains, just hate the cold. Yeah, I'm not a fan of chains either myself. Colorado Bee says, ever drink from the wrong bottle? No, I keep them separated for sure. I keep these in the cooler, ready to go. Love those B vitamins. Kelly Patterson says, accidentally drank from the wrong bottle. Yeah, whew, that'd get you attention. Colorado Bee says, Weather Channel said it's going to be a mild winter, hopefully. Yeah, I've noticed the last couple winters, it seems like winter starts later, but it goes longer. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, not goes longer, but it just starts later, so it ends later, The same amount of winter overall, it just, it seems like winter's not even starting until like January now, and it's going till like April. Who knows? Who knows? Some people say it's going to be a rough winter. Some people's going to say, I've heard both. But yeah. Stavros, thank you for the $5 there. South Georgia High Shots. Hell. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Appreciate it. I was watching your video today about hauling that drainage pipe. I hate hauling that stuff. Everybody, like you said, most of the time people that's hauled it don't want to haul it again. But, if the price is right, like I always say, I'd haul a load to hell if the price was right, Nick G says, I spent 4.5 hours at Pepsi Friday drive-in. Yeah, Pepsi can be brutal, man. Pepsi is one of those, and it's hard to get detention time out of Pepsi as well. That's why I'm not a fan of Pepsi loads. In the wintertime, out of Minnesota, there's a lot of beverage loads in the wintertime, because you got to run them reefer. And, they got to be running like 55 degrees, 45 degrees. Don't freeze. It's protect from freeze loads. Pepsi, man, they're always available. And I'm just like, unless it's paying super, super good, I don't want it because you get to the other end and, it's like a madhouse. There's 50 trucks there to get unloaded every hour. And yeah. Trucking Life, Trucking Like a G says, I tried to dock yesterday for a load of pumpkins, but my side skirts wouldn't fit on slanted dock. Yeah, I've been nervous of that before. You know, you can slide your tandems as far forward as they will go, and that helps, protect the skirts a little bit, but sometimes maybe when you get backed in, you got to slide them back. But I did that one time. There's a place up here in Minnesota. It was a dry van load, and boy, their dock was like on a real angle, and I thought I was going to rip the skirts off the trailer. And that was an unload, so I was like, I kind of got to do the unload, right? But yeah, I'm more of a fan of these more than side skirts anymore. I'm digging that eco thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's you see like Walgreens is a big proponent of it. It's like a very pointy thing that attaches to the front of the tandems. Check those out. I think if I was going to build my own trailer, I'd put that on it. Let's see. Gary Bates says, I think I got the brokerage started. Yeehaw. All right. I'll be looking for good deals at it, Gary. I need a good deal if I'm going to broker some loads. Give me the inside deals, Gary. Kelly Patterson says, part about the winter time driving is also, the window pull it in and go, I'm done. Okay. Jesse W in the house. What's up? Says, what do you think about the e-Cascadia? I don't know if it fits into my business plan. I wouldn't be against it. You know what I mean? Like, I think electric trucks have their place in the market. I'll let JB Hunt and Swift buy them and Budweiser buy them. That way they can figure out the bugs first. But I'm not a big fan of jumping down a grenade sometimes. Shannon says, good evening, everyone. What's up? Everybody don't know Shannon's got a channel. Like I say, anybody wants to drop links to your channels, drop those links. I don't mind. You might find yourself a subscriber. DIY Semi says, toys for kids or for you? Hey, I buy whatever, man. Sometimes it's more for me. I'll be honest. I'm a Legos fan, man. I like those Legos. I remember back when I was a kid, you could get a box of Legos for like $4. Try $4,000 now, man. Golly, they make some Legos that are literally in the $1,000 range. Yeah, no thanks. Big Dog, thank you for the $5. I'll put that towards some socks. Gary's dropping emojis on me. Kenny says, sup, Cash? Not much. Mark Ely says, I want 6 foot of snow. Ooh. I can't say I disagree with that. Jamie O says, supersize that Reese's cup. Yeah, I like those Reese's fast breaks, man. They're like a candy bar, I'm like that fat kid. I know about all the new candy, I know about some candy bars before they even come out, right? Oh, man. At Mark Buffalo, okay. King says, getting my second truck Monday. Congratulations. Getting the Mac. Thank you to you in the DIY video. Hey, man, that is a good deal right there. What kind of Mac are we getting? Congratulations on getting a second truck, by the way. You got a good driver lined up for that thing? Let's see. Flatbed J in the house. Prime Inc. got their foot in my neck with this 50 cents a mile. Yeah. What kind of experience do you got? Captain Flatbed's in here a lot of times. I don't know if you know that guy, but man, their drivers get paid, man. They're on government contracts right now, and He may be a guy you need to find. Um, no name in here. Hello, everyone. Shannon Thomas. Hey, y'all. Running Ace is getting in the house. Says getting my free lemonade shirt in tomorrow. Awesome. Thank you for ordering. If you guys don't know, I got a merch tent down there. He's talking about the free lemonade shirt. It's got a pea jug on it. It says want free lemonade or something like. It says free lemonade. I got a bunch of shirts down there. I got a professional steering wheel holder. I'm telling you, there's a shirt down there for everybody. Check it out. Check it out. Nomadic Brit in the house. There you go. There's the official tanker guy in my world. That's who I learned how to OTR tanker from. Nomadic Brit. Evening all from St. Louis, Missouri. All right, I was just over in that area. Chicken Holler. I'm going back on the road after the first of the year. I've been local at Tyson for 4 years, so they are the only ones that won't make me go with a trainer. So, reefer it is till I can get on the skateboard again. All right. Yeah, you guys looking at flatbeds, man. I'm telling you, if Captain Flatbed comes in here, get his email. Or Captain Flatbed, if you're watching this on the replay, put your email in the comments, and you guys, come back in a day or two and check that. Because I would rather work for somebody like that, that's got some mojo, Shannon Thomas Trucking says, at home resting for 2 days. Yeah, that's where I'm going. We're going to unload this chicken in the morning, and I'm going to go get a trailer washout. Probably at the yard. I'll probably just take it to the yard and have them wash it. It depends on how gross it is. I don't like taking the really gross ones back to the yard. They don't appreciate that. But, I don't pay for trailer washout, so I may take it over to Mankato. There's a trailer washout in Mankato. Might get them to do it. Let's see. Trailer mechanic in the house. What's the average per mile for reefer freight? Right now, I'd say reefer average nationally is probably, it's up there, man. It's probably like 350, 375 average right now. If you guys know different, let me know. I don't even keep the DAT load board anymore. I don't book enough freight to pay for it, honestly. I know the guys that book my freight. I get the yay or nay on the freight, to tell them book it or don't book it. But that seems to be where it's at these days. Yeah, 374. That sounds about right. Only the Lonely says, how long to load them chickens? Oh my God, let's talk about that. 8 o'clock appointment, 8 p.m. I showed up at about 7:30. There was a truck stuck in the yard, which was blocking everything. So trucks backed up all the way down the road, waiting on a tow truck to get there to pull the guy out of the mud. He was trying to swing it wide, and he got off in the mud. Why you would get off in the mud, beyond me. Like, you got packed gravel, and it's clearly packed gravel, and he decides to go off in the woods and try to swing wide and get stuck. Nobody couldn't get around him to pull him out, so tow truck had to come. It was a mess. But to answer your question, about 4 a.m. I came up out of there. 8 hours to load them chickens. 8 hours. I am so done with chicken loads. You can keep your chicken. Hell, I'll deadhead back before I haul chicken. I say that now. I don't know. You know how greedy I am. Hell, I'll get down there and they'll say, hey, you want a whole load of chickens for $3,000? And I'll be like, damn right I do. Put her in gear. Big Dog Trucker, Nomadic Bread. Yeah, everybody slap fives. If you don't know, Nomadic Bread's got a good channel over there. Go check him out. Running Asa says that Flatbed J, don't let them buy your flatbed gear back from you when you quit. You can just use it when you get your own truck. Just spray paint out the Prime logo like I did. Yeah, exactly. Or spray paint under Prime. Just spray paint sucks. Prime sucks. Oh me. Well, I get a lot of hell for talking about Prime in a bad light. Let me tell you, boy, them people they got Stockholm syndrome over there at Prime. They do not like it when I talk bad about them. Oh, they defend that all day. They defend that all day. Sorry, my neighbor came back. I seen a reflection over there. Um, Nomadic Brit, good evening, sir. Yeah, Shannon Thomas saying hi. Colorado B says I was born in Maine. Never been in ever been in a New England winter. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been over there. I've been everywhere in the winter, man. It's not a fun one. Not a fun one. Um, like the real hard whiteouts that I remember were always going up from like in between the lakes there, like London, Ontario. Those were the worst snowstorms, man. It would just be like you'd be on dry roads and then literally an hour later they'd be a foot of snow, 2 foot of snow on the ground. I mean, it would just be unreal. And then you just have to find a place to park, because you can't drive in that. Um, at Kenny Allison, congratulations. Yeah, no doubt. Anytime somebody's moving up in the world, I'm happy for you. Definitely not one of those guys that, hates on somebody else doing good, that's a rough way to live life. So if you're flourishing, I'm happy for you. I can genuinely say that. Let's see. Gary Bates says, 2 tie rods and assembly also in alignment. Glad I did it. Yeah, there you go. Mark Perry says, thanks, Cash, for the videos. No problem. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, really, there'd be no reason to do this if you guys didn't, come in and hang out with me or watch the videos. It'd just be a bald guy sitting in a truck talking to his phone. I know there was a security guard at that chicken place the other night when I was doing that live show the other night. He was looking at me like, what in the hell is that guy doing? I had my light on, bright. I mean, the whole truck was glowing. I'm just a crazy guy, sits in my truck and talks to myself. Thanks again, Tommy, for the $5. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Big Dog says, Nomadic Bread, how's your truck doing since all the work you had done? Going like a train so far. I'm happy. Good to hear. Tommy Cash says, sorry, speech to text really effed up that one, but I get you. Yeah, don't worry. Talk to text is the worst these days. I feel like it's gotten worse. It should have got better because of technology, but I feel like it's actually getting worse. Colorado B says, got to put a sleeve of saltines in it. I can just eat soup straight up. I really don't need the crackers. Now, when it comes to chili, I got to have some corn chips or some crackers in there, But when it comes to soup, I can eat soup straight up. Let's see. That's awesome. Yeah. Buck Fidden. I love the name Buck Fidden. Mark's Wiener Monday is a staple. Yeah, for sure. Everybody, Trucking Answers, Monday, live show. Be there. I will. Of course, I don't know. I'll be at home tomorrow. I can't participate as much when I'm at home. When I'm at home, I like to be at home. I gotta take care of things there. Travis Christian says, "Good evening, sir. Thanks for stopping by. 63 in the house. Woo! Everybody in here hanging out. Hit that like button for me if you haven't already. Appreciate you." South George says, "Get even, die in debt." Yeah, no doubt. There is a part of me that thinks to myself, if I die with no debt, I kind of feel like I left a little money on the table, right? Right? I mean, you want to die owing a few people. Oh, man. I'm just tired of paying debt here lately, man. It's just like, it's like I get a really good check, and then by the time it all gets whittled down, it's like, damn it. Like, damn it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. Nomadic Brick says, evening, Robert, and the rest of the A team, for sure. For sure. Nomadic Brett, 76 here in St. Louis. Wow. I can't believe it's that warm there. It really dropped on me up here. As I got up into Iowa, I mean, it just started getting cooler and cooler. Big Dog Trucker says 73, South Alabama. That sounds wonderful. El Mel Luzero. I don't know how to say that. L's in the house. I am parked at the TA, and the truck right next to me is annoying the crap out of me. It has an air release noise every 45 seconds, something like that. Yeah. Is it something about this time of year that ruins purge valves? Because there was a Freightliner parked, I don't know, he's probably about 7 or 8 trucks down from me last night. I couldn't hear it when I was sleeping, but I got up to go in to use the restroom this morning, and that truck, I couldn't count to 10 before the purge valve went off. It was literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purge valve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purge valve. I mean, it was unreal. I was like, dude, that thing is gone, dog. Like, you need to just take that off and throw that away. But yeah, I hate an annoying purge valve. I almost want to carry an extra purge valve around for a Cascadia, and just like whenever I hear one of those, just be like, here, bro, here, here, give me $20 and you can have this purge valve, and I'll even show you how to put the sum gun on, right? Nomadic Brett says, I will be in Illinois, then Wisconsin this week. Then I'm going back south. Yeah. The Duck Trucking LLC. It's time to go south, boys. George Wilson, 51 degrees and rain and thunder and lightning here in Montgomery Heights, Illinois. Yeah, it's moving out that way, man. It was bad in Missouri. Had some tornado warnings earlier. A lot of wind. South Georgia Hotshot says, someone told me it's a law that you have to pay after 2 hours. Man, yeah. I mean, live chicken, man. When you're at a fresh meat place, you just wait, man. It's the name of the game. It's like produce, you know. It's very few brokers are going to pay attention on fresh meat or fresh produce, because they know it could be an hour, it could be 24 hours. But yeah, I think I'm done with the chicken plants over there, especially the ones in Gainesville. It seems like every time I go to a chicken plant in Gainesville, I sit there all damn day. Let's see. Big Dog Trucker says, I'm leaving tomorrow, going back up to Memphis to start my runs to Concord and back to Memphis. Yeah, congratulations on that dedicated run. That deal is sweeter than yoo-hoo. Oh, man. Big Dog, I will be in Mississippi next Monday. Then I will probably bounce between Texas and the Carolinas. There you go. There you go. How much control do you have over where you go, Nomadic Brit? Can you tell them, like, hey, I want to stay in this area, or, you know, like, how does that work? DIY saying hello to South Georgia Hot Shot. Yeah, everybody check out those two channels, DIY and South Georgia Hot Shot. Trucking Like a G says, you had no choice for the unload. I canceled the load and saved my side skirts. Yeah. You know, you got to factor that in. You know, if you tear up a set of side skirts, it could be thousands of dollars in repairs. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it, unless, you know, it's just not. Like, even if the load paid really well, like, you don't want to damage your equipment. Nomadic Brit, DIY Semi, evening, sir. Yeah. Broken. Oh, here comes one of those names. I'm going to mess it up. Oh, I'm stressing it. Broken Clyde. I'll call you broken. You think truck prices are going to go back down? If freight prices go back down or the economy crashes, they will. But would you want to buy a truck then? You know, like, it's like you kind of got to pay what they're going for right now. You know, the bad part is you never know the future of trucking. You know, you could buy a truck right now in this hot market, and it could get even hotter. And then again, it could fall off tomorrow. Like, you just never know. You just never know. That's the risk of business. That's the risk of business, unfortunately. Big Dog Trucker 68 says, Nomadic Bread, that sounds good. Maybe we can catch each other sometime. There you go. You guys meet up and slap some fives. Let's see. South Georgia Hotshot says, you had some great info, DIY. I'm slowly watching. Yeah, DIY. He used to be DIY because he fixed trucks. Now he's DIY how to build a fleet of trucks. Um, so yeah, if you can't, I say he's the encyclopedia of trucking. You know, if you can't learn something from that guy, you probably couldn't fog a mirror. You know, so definitely go subscribe to DIY. Nomadic Brett says, I will call you once I'm south. There you go. You guys meet up. Let me know about it. Maybe we'll get a video on Nomadic Brett's channel. This Trucking Life, here's my channel. Easy. I just started out. There you go. Yeah, I watched This Trucking Life. I respect that. You know, it's a guy just starting out, got a few subscribers, making videos. Check it out. You know, if it's for you, subscribe. Throw him a comment. You know, it's hard when you start a channel. It is. Like, especially trucking right now, man. Trucking is like, it's like, here's your CDL and here's the password to your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got a channel. So you just got to find the ones that are for you, you know. DIY Semi says, thanks, Georgia. I like the Mack truck. Yeah, DIY, hell. You ought to like them. You own half of them on the road these days. Trailer Mechanic says, debt-free is where it's at. Second time and keeping it this way, yeah, at 41 till I die. Yeah, you know, I think I'm 38 now. I think I'm 38. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm 38 right now. Let me get a calculator out and do some quick math. But I'll probably be about 41, you know, before I get everything taken care of like I want it. But I got a few rough years ahead of me. It's going to be some I lived a little higher on the hog than I should have the last few years when I was going through tough times. And I should have knuckled under and just took it, but I didn't. I, you know, lived a little higher than I should have. So now I'm having to live on a level because I'm working really hard, but I'm not getting to really enjoy all that working hard because I'm kind of paying for, you know, I'm paying for the last few years basically. But we do what we got to do. We do what we got to do. This Trucking Life says, Reese's Fast Break is the best candy bar out there, bro. Those things are just pure sugar, but damn are they good. Damn are they good. They're like a Three Musketeers with a little bit more chocolate. I don't know how to describe it. It is wonderful. It's got like a Twix cookie in it. Don't get me started. Grafton's in the house. What's up, Grafton? DPG, damn it boy fam. Yes, sir. Hashtag damn it boy. I was doing a search of hashtag damn it boy the other day. I'm pretty high up on the list, you know, of like when you search or you click on hashtag damn it boy. Like I'm getting up there. Colorado B says, Chicken Holler, where are you from? Tommy Cash says, you would have been kicked out of the Wonka factory very quickly, fast and in a hurry. Oh, for sure, dog, for sure. You know, I mean, I'd have been swimming in that river. Although, got to watch about drinking that river water, especially when it's chocolate or brown, right? Colorado B says, the King Trucking in Amarillo, they run Tyson Cargill, would hire you 75-mile-an-hour trucks. Come on with that. They also own King Country Trailer. All right, good deal. Good info. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, DIY just shared my video. Thank you, DIY, for sharing out the video. Much appreciated. Let's see. 2001 says 374. Yeah, that's very accurate, I would say. That's about what I've been averaging the last couple weeks. I mean, sometimes I get these loads that, you know, I average a little more, but typically it's multi-stop. You know what I mean? That's why I'll have a higher average, because it's like I'm not really earning more because I'm doing more for the multi-stop money, but it makes the mile per how to say that? It makes the mile rate better, but it makes the day rate less. You know, multi-stop. That's kind of how I look at multi-stop, because it spreads it out over more time. Let's see. George says, corporate America buys electric trucks just to impress the environmentalists in society. In a few years, when all this environmental baloney blows over, it will be business as usual. It very well could. It very well could. Yeah, I'm not, and a lot of these, you're right. A lot of these companies have an image. They gotta do certain things to make themselves look a certain way. No hate on it. It's just the way it is. Um, Colorado B says, farm fresh question. I've been there. Farm fresh, farm fresh, farm fresh. No, my load did not come from farm fresh. It came from a different place, a small place, like out in the middle of nowhere out there. Um, let's see. I've been to farm fresh there though, I believe. Nomadic Brick says George couldn't use electric trucks on a tanker because of flammables and also in refineries. I didn't think about that. Interesting. See how much you learn from Nomadic Brick, guys? Go check him out. Colorado B says they have you parked in a dirt lot ways down the street. Yeah, this place I was at, we were at the facility, but man, did that facility need some work. It did. It needed some real work. Yeah, this place we actually parked at the facility. They had room for about 3 trucks there. It was not a good idea to. Yeah, I won't be booking there again. George Wilson says you're right. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. DIY. Howdy Brit. Nomadic Brit. What up? Chaos Wave in the house says I'm in CDL school. Any words for a newbie? Yeah, stick with it. Stick with it. There's going to be some rough times. You're going to have to pay some dues. It's not all glamorous. Not every day is sunshine with the wind at your back. But it's an honest living. It is. It is. It's a good way to make a living. Stick with it. Just try to put in 6 months somewhere, and then find a better company. That would be my advice. This TLI. Go check out East Texas Trucker. He was in the chat earlier. Go check out his channel. Like TLI, RTI, good. Do that after 6 months. Who else? Lawrence Transportation. They're starting out some crazy pay at 6 months experience. That'd be the key. Just do what you got to do to get in. Keep your record clean. Don't be speeding in construction zones. Little things like that, man. They just kill a record. That'd be my advice. Let's see. Pure Prince Diamond in the house. What's up? Broken says, how do we find those carriers that will include trailer in just 20? You just got to research them. You just got to look and look and look. And try not to get too hung up on percentage, because like a lot of guys will say, hey, I got 10% and my fixed costs are $600 a week. Well, if you average $6,000 a week, that's 20% if you break it down. So it's like there's really no free money out there if you think about it. If it's 20%, it's probably going to be equal around 20% if it's a 15-85 split and you pay for the trailer, or you know what I mean. Like you're going to come out about the same at either way you slice it up. But you just got to look. You know what I mean? Like you just got to look. You got to talk. You got to ask. The carrier I'm at, like I just lucked into it, man. Talking to a local guy. I seen the truck and I was like, what's that place all about? And then I found out. I called. I talked to the owner. I went and visited. I hung around for half a day and kind of watched how things work. And you know what I mean? They didn't care. They answered every question I had, and that meant a lot to me. So yeah, that's you just got to look. Dig deep on Craigslist and looking for these places. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's tough. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting texts from the house. I'm reading there. Colorado says the air purge is so annoying, and when a T680 parks next to you and the fan goes on high for 30 seconds. Yeah, yeah, those are bummers. The ones that always get me are Boyd Brothers and Crete with those internationals that have the Opta Idle. Whoo, man, is that thing loud when it kicks on. I mean, it revs that truck up to like 1100, 1200 RPMs to kick the air on. Like, damn, that's loud. Um, but, you know, I've gotten used to it these days, honestly. Nick G says new microwave is air fryer, bake, convection, micro, so the soup will be getting some cornbread in it this winter. Damn it, boy, come on. Um, I was doing some research on air fryers. It turns out air fryers are, you know, convection ovens. So I've been thinking about getting a big convection oven. You know, you see these, Kelly's got one. If you guys don't know, Kelly Patterson got another channel called 18 Wheel Chef. Check it out. But yeah, been thinking about getting me a big convection oven for the air fryer, you know. Let's see. But yeah, damn, love me some cornbread. 2021 says, what do you want to tote around a spare water pump right now for the DD15? They say they're on back order. Okay. Yeah, these DD15s at about 450,000 miles, they need a water pump about every 450,000 miles. So if you haven't done your water pump at like 450, 500,000, and you start hearing a little squeak from the front of the engine, get yourself a water pump. Colorado B says, I had a yeah, not good with English. I don't know what that is. He had a. I want to try it. Let me try it. A handled, I don't know, Bros truck next to me last night with a carrier. That thing was shaking the ground like a bass system. Um, yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Um, Nick Jesus, I got Pepsi to fill out their paperwork, so I got paid. They have to give you the paperwork to get it from them, and they won't pay it. Yeah, or they won't pay it. Yeah. Yeah, Pepsi's tough on detention time. George Wilson says, don't you get frustrated when you have to listen to the trucks, rain cap clanking all night? Yeah, I have. I have gotten tired of that, but the rain cap. Yeah. DIY says, I'm gonna stay up north in the cold and get that money. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, no. Tommy Cash says 8 days of rain for Boston area. Yeah, man, that is East Coast is getting it all out. West Coast is actually getting some rain. I seen on the radar. San Francisco and the you know the Valley area was getting rain this week. So I'm like, damn, get it. Nick Jesus Cash, are you going to put the wheel covers on the trailer? No, because the I don't know. Let me think about that. Because those vinyl, you know, the vinyl wheel covers, I need to get a set of those. They got some at the yard there. They got a set at the yard. They tried to give them to me for the truck, but they wouldn't fit on the truck. They're made for duals, and I've got singles. But I thought about putting them on the trailer, but that trailer, I couldn't have the kind of wheel covers I have on the truck because they got a different kind of hub on there. And they've got a auto inflation system, and I think all of that would be in the way. But I should try to put those other wheel covers on there. Josh says, I'm leaving just south of Dallas, heading to Illinois with my skateboard. Then it's turn and burn to the south. Okay, yeah. By the time you get up there, the weather should be a little better than it was today. Colorado B says, DIY do Hunts Point, New York City to Chicago. Okay, that sounds like a good run. Chicken Holler, we've been held up at Tyson before because someone dropped a ink pen in the chiller. Oh man. Had to drain, clean, refill, and get cold again. Things even cause live hauls to have to wait. Wow, that is. Don't drop your ink pen. Come on. Did they make you wear hair nets? Cause I got my hair net with me. Um, I got my hair net with me. I'm gonna see how many looks I can get at the truck stop. I'm gonna go in there with my hair net on. Um, Might as well cover my eyebrows too, right? Um, I don't want to get no hair eyebrows in the meat. Um, they gave me that the other day at the chicken place, and I literally wadded it up and put it in my pocket. I was like, nobody gonna notice my one of my four hairs falls in the food. I wasn't even near the food. First of all, like the meat's like triple wrapped in plastic by the time it gets to the loading dock. And I didn't even go near it. I literally came in the door about 3 feet, signed a piece. I don't know. I signed about 4 or 5 pieces of paper, and out I went. I was like, I'm not putting on that damn hairnet. I mean, I would have if they'd really got on to me, but whatever. Whatever. Um, Nick G says, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I'm all about it, man. I love running up north in the winter. That's where the money's at. That's where the money's at. Let's see. Nomadic Brett says DIY. I'm in your area Friday, then I'm going south as I can't handle the cold. All right. Duck Trucking LLC there. Hey, at least you know. At least you know what you know. You got to stay in your lane. Big Dog Trigger says I did 3 round trips last week, $11,866. I'm loving it. Heaviest load was 8,000 pounds and coming back empty. Lord have mercy. I'm going to undercut you on that. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to get stabbed or shot. You know what I mean? A man might protect a gig like that. Just saying. 11,866. Woo! Woo! 3 round trips. That's getting after it though, right? How many miles was that? Lord have mercy. That sounds like a lot of miles. But damn that money. Damn that money. Imagine if you could make that every week. I mean, you literally make $500,000 as a truck driver. Crazy. Well, as a business owner. As a maybe 50,000 I'd pay myself out of that. DIY says, stick around, Britt. You will get used to the cold. I don't know if you ever get used to the Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota cold. You know what I mean? It's just a biting cold. Usually it's got wind with it. It's just no good. Junebug Trucking says, what's up, man? How you been? It's been a while. Thanks for stopping by. We're good. We're good. I'm finna deliver some chicken in the morning and call it a day. Nomadic Brett says, DIY, the rates are better through the Illinois, Wisconsin, and Ohio. Yeah, the rates will be better in the winter because everybody will want to go south. Junebug Trucking says, it's the time of the year. I drove through Dallas to get to the northeast from where I live in Phoenix. Yeah, I got to stay south. Nick G says, DIY, do any of your trucks run the heated wipers? Are they worth it? I used to have heated wipers. They are okay. I haven't put them on this truck. I had them on another truck. I like those. I can't remember the name brand of the wipers. I'm going to do a video about them. But there's a certain type of wiper. It's like a heavy duty wiper. And I like those more than I like the heated wipers, honestly. Let's see. Nomadic Brit says, This Trucking Life, is that your channel name? Yeah, that's the channel name. There was a link there a minute ago. Go back a little while. There was a link there. DIY Nick G, not at the moment. Okay. Colorado B says, they're the place that has that Vanguard for $125,000. You were talking about. Oh, okay. The one in Amarillo. Yeah. Yeah, $125,000 reefer trailer out there. Chicken Holler says, Colorado B, I'm about 45 minutes north of Birmingham. There you go. This Trucking Life. There's the channel. There it is again. East Texas Trucker says, howdy, y'all. Hope everybody has a good week. Yeah, we do too. I'm probably going to take a day or two off and then get back at it. Carlos says, hey, Cash, finally on the road near Clayton, New Mexico. Get after it, man. Get after it. Kelly Patterson says, stay away from THC in old forms. Yeah. In all forms, yeah. Nomadic Brett says, this Trucking Life just subbed. There you go. Everybody slapping fives. Good night. Good night to this Trucking Life. Colorado B says, do you get the fuel surcharge? No. I mean, I'm on spot market stuff mostly. It's just, I get a rate. Let's see. Colorado B says, chicken they deliver to Albertville, Alabama, and Opelika, Alabama. They might hire you for real. Okay. I quit them because sick of reefer. Yeah, I remember that. Hope everything's going well out there where you're at now. Shannon Thomas says JB Hunt is now taking new CDL holders. Okay, there you go. JB Hunt's back in the hiring business again. East Texas Church says, took the time while I was home to read up on the PRO Act. Not bad, not all bad. Has some needed changes to unions, but the independent contractor classification changes are not good for truckers. It still has to pass the Senate. Okay. Yeah, you have to read that to me one day. I don't read very well. J and CK says, noob question. Hey, we take all questions here. With a new business / authority LLC, is it essential to have credit cards for fuel? No. I mean, you actually pay less if you pay with cash money. If you're new though, I recommend Mudflap. I mean, I do. I know some YouTube truckers might talk smack about Mudflap, but I don't see how. I don't see how. It's a free service that saves you thousands of dollars a year on fuel. All day I'm a Mudflap proponent. Check out Mudflap. It's a free app. Download it, put your email and your name in. You're good to go. You can run that through your bank account or your credit card. I currently run mine through a credit card because the cash back is more than the bank account discount. Kelly Patterson says, mine is the Emerald Sagi. I know that guy. Bam! It's Emerald. Power Air Fryer 360 Family Edition 1800 watt. There you go. Isn't your oven a convection oven? Oh man. Colorado B says, damn, I'm in the only truck out here on the side of the street near Walmart. It's packed most time. I hope I don't get told to move. Yeah, we'll hope for you. Maybe you'll get through the night. Seven Seas Transport says, Cash, you ever run dry loads in your reefer? All the time. Usually a couple a month. It's just certain areas, it's not worth the whole reefer, And then come winter time here in a few weeks, we'll be getting a lot of Protect from Freeze loads out of Minnesota, and those will be dry loads that'll run in a reefer. Let's see. Kelly Anderson says, seen a girl at Walmart once. Dang. Brogan says, do you ever feel a sense of burnout coming on with trucking or YouTube or life? All of the above. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about this today. I seen this thing for depression. And I was thinking, I'm pretty lucky. I really don't have a lot of depression problems, even when I'm by myself all the time, I feel like I'm pretty happy and positive, so. But burnout coming on, I don't know. Usually when I feel that way, I just take like a week off, 2 weeks off, but no, not here lately. I'm a very goal-oriented person as well. That's a big part of it. Old Timer says, you look like Benny Hill with a hairnet on. I love it. He is the best, dog. Big Dog Trigger says, yeah, that's just over 3,800 miles. Kevin. Man, I don't care. I'd figure out a way to run it every week if you're making that kind of money. Um, it's good because you don't get slowed down because you ain't got no weight on there, man. You know, that's the beauty of a lightweight load. Um, you know, you're nimble. You don't have to slow down. Like, boy, these two loads, I took 43,000 pounds to Georgia and I brought 40,000 pounds back, man. Whew. I feel like I have just been sluggish all week. Like, I feel like my foot has been pushing down more than it's been anything this week. I feel like I've been trying to gain speed for a solid week now. Um, Colorado Bay says, where I'm at, they pay owner operator only 98 cents per mile, but you get the fuel surcharge. That seems real low. Yeah, it would be. You know, let's do some quick math on the fuel surcharge. I don't know how they do it, but I can give you a quick rundown of how they do fuel surcharge at most places. Let's say, what is national average right now? 330. Let's say 330. So 330 for fuel. So you take 330 and let's say the base rate is $1.30. All right, so they get you down to $2. Let's say they average it on 6 miles per gallon. So your fuel surcharge right now is going to be 33 cents a gallon. So those guys are getting 33 cents a gallon plus 98 cents. That's $1.31 a mile. Yeah, that's low. I feel like in this day and age, that base rate should probably be like not. I mean, a dollar would be low. I mean, I would think like $1.25 plus fuel surcharge. I mean, realistically, I know when you're in a mileage rate like that, they usually pay you for your empty miles. They typically, which they're going to keep down to like 10% because they're not going to pay you. You know, it's not like they're just going to give you a bunch of empty miles. So say they keep it down to 10%, that's 10 cents more you're making. Typically, they pay your tolls and your IFTA and stuff like that. That's probably worth another dime. Yeah, I don't know. You should probably be making like $1.50 at least a mile right now, even in a mileage contract. That's kind of what I think. Colorado Bee says they're dry, light loads, they're trailers. Okay, good deal. Let's see. Mark's in the house says getting reman engine put in my truck. Whoo, man. Sorry to hear that. 2 weeks off, recovering from vid. Ooh, man. I hope things get better real soon for you, Mark. That's a rough go right there. Needing an engine and getting vid. Oof. Oof. Hope you're feeling better. Hope your wallet recovers. Hope you stay in business. All that good stuff, man. Love's in the house. Love Mom says, hey, Cash. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Chicken Holler says, Colorado Bee. I didn't want to do reefer either. I started out flatbed and prefer it. I'm just staying with Tyson OTR to get the road experience. I'll only make one company move so it won't look like job hopping. Yeah, job hopping's not a big thing like it used to be. You know, I think like I think companies are more aware nowadays that like it's better for a guy to find a place that he likes because it's a better employee. You know what I mean? If you're somewhere you don't like, find somewhere you do like. My advice would be just don't go from mega carrier to mega carrier to mega carrier. You know, like to me, you're not doing yourself any justice going from Werner to JB Hunt to Western Express to what I mean. Just because that year's it's just a different name on the door. It's the same company with a different name on the door. It's kind of how I see that. Caleb Patterson says, yeah, it's convection oven with a artistic area as well. Okay. Nick G says, Kelly, drop the link to the channel, please. All right. Yeah, drop your link. Let's see. Benny Hill. Yeah, I do look like Benny Hill with the hairnet on. Hell, I look like Benny Hill either way, I guess. Uh, see, Big Dog Church says, plus it's 24 hours on both ends. Okay, nice. So you can get, you get some time off. Austin Tanner says, Prime guarantee is $1.02 per mile, 100,000 miles. Yeah, wouldn't be for me. Wouldn't be for me. Let's see. George Wilson says Rusty Nail, the psycho trucker in the movie Joyride, took time off when he felt like it. All right. Uh, let's see here. Um, James Bass says, "What do you think about CFI?" I don't know a whole lot about CFI. If Mark Ely's still in here, I think Mark Ely used to work for him for like 10 years. Um, I think he left to start his own business. I think they used to have kind of lower pay, but they had a lot of like other things going for them. You know what I mean? Like you didn't get it all up front and pay, but you got, you weren't treated like a slave, and like because I'm that same way. I'd give up a few cents per mile for a better company. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you chase the money in trucking, you figure out why they pay more. It's because they can't get good people, basically. Let's see. Colorado B says I worked at Werner in 2015. There's a guy that made videos with them CFI called Riding with Dave. Yeah, yeah. That channel was very popular, very quick, and then he just stopped making videos, didn't he? I haven't seen anything from that guy in a while. Somebody said he quit trucking. I was like, dang. Like, some guys just burn out on it. You know what I mean? They just burn out on it. Let's see. Big Dog Trucker says, no, I meant both places I pick up and deliver to are open 24 hours, so no waiting around. Dude, if you keep telling me how sweet this run is, I'm gonna underbid it. I swear I am. Now it's pretty nice when it's 24 hours, man. Like, yeah, yeah. No, that just keeps getting better. There's Kelly's link if anybody wants to watch Kelly over there cooking it up. Now, when I cook in the truck, I cook a hamburger patty or an egg. Kelly actually cooks in the truck. Austin Tanner says that's the minimum. My 20-week average is 2,045. If you're happy there, I'm not gonna knock it, but that's not. You could do better. But I mean, if you're happy there, you're happy there. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. Colorado B says, yes, he did. Okay, he did. Talking about trucking with Dave. Just popped off and left trucking. Nick G, thanks, Kelly, for dropping the link. Like I say, anybody else that's got a trucking channel in here, drop that link to it. Like, drop that link. You might find yourself some new friends. Let's see. George Wilson says dedicated house accounts servicing a regular customer is the best driving deal. Yeah, if I could find a sweet little, I'm one of those guys. I don't get burnt out on a dedicated run. Um, I did that Canada and back for a long time, and then I did one from Nashville over to the Charlotte area, back and forth. I'm not against the dedicated run. Um, Elmer Luzro. If you wanna spell out how to say your name, man, I'll stop messing it up. I'm not doing that on purpose. English is not my first language. It says, dude, I have to deliver in a few hours, and I thought I could get a few hours of napping, but I won't be able to get any because of the air valve problem the truck next to me has, driving me nuts. Bro, I was in that same scenario Friday. I thought, hey, man, I'm going to park and get a few hours of sleep this afternoon before I have to go pick up this load of chicken. About the time I park, I put my shades in the windows. P&S truck backs in right beside me. Purge valve going off about every minute. I mean, his was about every minute. But I mean, it was like as soon as I'd start to doze off, I'd hear, like, bro. Yeah, man, those guys. Nomadic Britt says he left CFI. Okay. Brogan says riding with Dave is back trucking with a lady friend. Ooh, maybe that's why he was off the road. Colorado B says earplugs. Yeah, I do recommend those eye shades. You know, you get like like a just a mask. You know, like a cloth mask and earplugs in the truck. There will be times when you will need both. I really took advantage of those when I was doing line haul because I would have to sleep during the day at the hotel. Let's see. Big Dog Church says, "Come on, big boy. They have more leads. More. Yeah. Okay. Then you can haul. Dang. Yeah. I might have to move back to Tennessee on that one." Colorado B says, "I got an APU, fan, earplugs, and headphones for the noisy trucks next to me." Yeah. Um, I can't. L says, "I can't even think right now. That thing goes psst every 30 seconds. I feel like pulling out and parking on the side of the street or something." Yeah, you may have to move. Like, I mean, man, can you imagine sleeping in that truck every night? I'd have to get that damn thing fixed. uh, Let me see here. Where was I at? Where was that? Point and Laugh says, "Sup, Cash? Not much. We chilling, just hanging out, doing a little chatting with everybody. We got 70 in the house. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. If you're watching on the replay, bang on that like button too." Nick G says, "Big Dog, is that reefer? That sweet, dedicated run." Colorado B says, "Go bang on his sleeper and say, 'What's wrong with your truck?'" Yeah, take him out front and point to it. Say, right there, right there. You hear that? That's what's wrong." Oh man. Big Dog Trucker 68 says, "Nick G, no, it's new containers hauling shoes." Nice. Okay. Nice. Does that come off the river or something? How does that work? Says, "I don't even know how the guy inside that truck sleeps at night. That noise is insane." Yeah, it will drive you crazy. It's probably driving him crazy. All of the above. All of the above. But guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. If anybody wants to drop a link real quick to your channel, drop a link to your channel real quick. I'll run through the last few comments here, and then we'll get out of here. It's been an hour and a half. I don't want to keep everybody up all night, including myself. Let's see. Trucking Like a G says, "I have moved. If there was any possible way, a good night's sleep is important." Yeah. Yeah, if you can get away from that thing, just get away from that thing. Um, and my truck did that for a few days. It's not as loud to him as it is you. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Um, because he's got the engine noise, covering it up. And you're hearing more of the purge valve because it's, the air's, I don't know. I could see that. I could see it being louder to you. Let's see. Big Dog Trigger says, "Coming off the rail from the West Coast." Cool. Cool. Colorado B says, "I had a hole in my airbag." Okay, is that what was causing it? I could see that. Broken says, "Now what's worse than a purge noise is those DEA 500 radio going off with static when you get comfy." Yeah, my CB works without the truck being on, and I'll fall asleep sometimes, and I'll forget that thing's turned up, and there'll always be some guy, and I'm like, God, now I got to get up and turn that off. God. Um, Kelly says, "Passing through Dalton, Georgia." Dalton, baby, give me some carpet while you're down there. "There's something going on in the truck stop. There's like 10 cocktails." Okay, cocktails. Shannon Thomas dropping links there. Everybody click the link. Go check out Shannon. We're about to run out of here. Night Cash and all. Thank you very much, Night Brett. Al says, "Jesus Christ, I think if I go bang on his door, the guy has a bad attitude. I might do something." Yeah, don't do that. Kyler Ruby says, I heard water in your air tank can cause that also." Okay. Yeah, this is a good time of year. Remember to drain your air tanks. If you haven't drained them in a couple days, drain them, because going from cold to hot will definitely get the moisture in them. Yeah, good night, everybody. Scott's in the house. Said, what would you say you look for in a good dispatcher? Um, Somebody that does what I tell them to. No, I mean, like, um, you know, you got to look at the big picture. I'm not just looking at the gross amount. What's a $10,000 load if it takes a month to, do? Like, we don't just go for top line. We go for a combination of rate per mile, day rate. All those things have to factor in. Um, I had a guy tell me one time, "Oh, we're going to make this much money." And I looked it up on Toll Guru, and I said, "I got 200 of that 800 in tolls right off the bat. So scrap it. Just scrap it." You know what I mean? Like going from, you know, Baltimore up the East Coast, it's expensive. So a guy that knows the big picture and is willing to work with me. That's what I look for. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Everybody have a good night. Hopefully it gets better for you, Al. I hope so. I really do. Take care of each other, everybody. Bye.